What he said? And with a little modeling and a little paid job, you too could be like I messed it up.
Try it again.
We gonna do a part two, y'all. It's been a minute since we've done this.
Cause when I call my cousin up on the phone, don't get your feelings hurt. Hey cousin. And when I call my cousin up on the phone, you know we finna joce. Hey cousin. And when I can't get my cousin on the line, I'ma send him a text. Hey cousin. One thing about it, baby, don't doubt it. I'ma hit my cousin up. Hey cousin.
And with a little paid job and a little tweaking, you too could be like Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow. Oh my God.
Wait, not I was on mute, but not I need to go get my
wow.
fan. Not I need to go get my fan. I think
Look
I gotta
around,
go
everybody,
get my fan.
y'all.
KC.
Look around, everybody, y'all.
KC, one thing about them niggas in KC, they don't know how to shut the fuck up.
Not too much. It wasn't just you saying niggas from KC, bitch. It was niggas from all around the country that flew out to see this hoe in KC.
All I
So
know
it
is
was
the
not
city
just
of
KC. Don't play with
KC did
us.
not, the city of
No,
KC
don't the
did not
city
do
of
what
because if
needed
it was
to be
just the city
done.
of KC, we would have been quiet. It was y'all hoes coming from town, bitch. It was some hoes from Connecticut. It was
I
some
got
hoes from New
videos of me,
Orleans.
baby. I was quiet the whole time. Not the
Me
hoes from New
too. If
Orleans.
you catch my video, you could hear the fan.
I said,
Them hoes from Houston was in them loud ass hoes from Houston, and Jersey was in there. We know you
facts.
loud ass hoes from Jersey is in there because y'all don't ever be quiet, especially New York. I know a couple of Bronx bitches that was there.
Could never be me though.
I heard them BX bitches don't ever shut up. So don't blame just KC. It wasn't just us, honey. It was a lot of you hoes.
Well, honey, when I call my cousin up on the phone, don't get your feelings hurt. Hey, cousin.
Hey, cousin.
I can't even remember the intro.
And when I can't get my cousin on the line, I'm gonna send
Nah,
him a text.
when I call my cousin up on the phone, don't get your feelings hurt.
Oh yeah, hey cousin. And when I call my cousin up, you know we finna joce. That's the
You
part I
know we
forgot.
finna Joe's.
That's the part I kept fucking up in the booth. So that's probably why I don't like that part.
And when I can't get my cousin on the line, I'm gonna send them a text. Hey,
Hey
cousin.
cousin.
One thing about it, baby, don't doubt it. I'm gonna hit my cousin up.
All
Hey,
right.
cousin.
Hello cousins. Um, Before we start the video, do you want to get into the fits?
Do
Do
we
you want to
want to
get to
get
what we
into it?
want?
I was really doing I'm doing real production mode today. I'm very much chest up, but I mean like I could still stand up and give the girls I could give the girls a look now.
I always give y'all chest up and Nikki. That's what I give y'all.
I
Chest up,
mean,
bust down and Nikki. That's what I give y'all. And a shade. I give y'all a
and a shade,
sunglass.
just a little
You
shade,
know,
just
I'll give y'all a little shade because I don't want y'all in my face. And I don't got no eye makeup on, so
I always give the hoes tea, bald head,
um
scallywag, bad little thing, just the vibe.
yeah.
Hey, cousin,
Hey cousin, what's up? What's
what's
what's what's up with
poppin'?
you? Bitch,
You look
it's
good.
oh thank you. You too. You
I
look very
like I like what you
sparkly.
got on. It's like, it's like Chanel number 5. It's giving rich husband for sure, always.
Yeah, I can't wait to be somebody rich husband and also have a rich husband. It's gonna be a great time.
It's
That's my life goal, a life achievement, if you will. It's gonna happen. Claiming it 2024.
one thing about it, we brought the opulence today because everything about us is shining. It's like, it's diamonds.
Yes.
It's like, come on,
Yes.
peep the,
What Beyonce said, hiya. Hiya. Can I get an amen from congregation?
Amen.
Can I get an amen from the congregation?
Amen.
Period.
Yes. What's
Period.
Sam,
So
cousin?
we on the verge of a new year, and with new years it comes new things, but we must sit back and reflect on what was, and that is 2023 because we're going into 24. We had a really good year. We did some things. We got into some things.
We did.
So let's just touch on that. Like, what's some shit that you did in 2023 that you was like, I did my I did my big ones. When Alina said, I did my big ones.
You
You got to
know,
go in there and do the big ones.
very much EPs of the show right here. But
EP.
but one of the biggest things that we did, like our real big ones was Hey
Mm,
Cousin. Like, hello.
yes. Wake that tea
Hello.
up. Wake that tea up.
You
Wake it
know,
up.
we came and we laughed about this the other day, cousin, but we came to New Orleans, or you came to New Orleans to visit, and baby, we got some
Mhm,
work done early in the year. Mardi Gras was time to play, but also time to like really lock in. And so when we did the intro and we just started like overall throughout the year, really creating what this brand would look like. Yes,
mhm.
we've taken some time in between for content and things like that, but baby, we've been doing our thing. Like, I'm very proud of us, cousin.
I'm proud of us too. High fives on that. And I heard the girls missed us, so we had to give y'all one last video before the year ends and we roll into season two. But season one was definitely a vibe. It was definitely a year of growth and really finding out who we are and what we want to portray to the world. We want to give to y'all. And I love the feedback that we be getting. I love seeing y'all out and y'all come up to us saying, "Hey, cousin," and people like quote shit from the show. It's really like hilarious. I love it. Like it just makes me feel like what we're doing is valid and it's appreciated. Because a lot of times you can get into something like this and you could feel like we do a lot, but we don't see the feedback and the reward of what you're doing. So it's always just love. It's just love from y'all, and I love it.
Our first year alone was like super awesome because, and I'm at my phone because I'm doing real numbers here. So, okay, let me get the charts ready for the girls.
Please.
Give them our raps. But we got 185 like legitimate followers, people that we've met on travel,
Mhm.
people that we've just connected with, like you said, people that have just like listened to the show, people that we've introduced to the show. And ultimately, I think I'm just like so proud. We got almost 200 people. We have like literal views on like
Mhm.
and listens on like all of our streaming platforms. So it's pretty dope, like you said, to just see people coming together and banding up for the idea of our show and just like
Mhm.
overall like the theme, what we're doing and how we're trying to come together. Um, what I forgot what I was gonna say. I
No,
was gonna
no, but it's
say
just no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was agreeing with what you said earlier about
Mhm.
just like understanding what we want to portray to people. I think that's like one
Mhm.
of the hardest things that people don't talk about when it comes to one, creating a brand, two, having to be public about things that you share. Like, no matter
Mhm.
what you share, you just always like, there's always like a little grain of salt that you have to take when you are sharing yourself in certain ways and like your stories, because you just never want them to be misconstrued, portrayed
Mhm.
the wrong way. And I think we've done a great job of just like one, deciphering how you and I converse on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay. How we talk on the phone versus how we really host our show. And I
Mhm.
commend us for it.
But I tell you all the time, if you're gonna be misunderstood to the day that you die, and that's something that Lean Gasper has taught me, and something that I'm really going into this year, also last year as well. But just finding myself and finding out who I want to be. But I feel like we created this podcast to share with people just like us that are just living life and going through things, because every day is not always going to be happy sunshine rainbows. Hey cousin, we love everything and everything's fine. So we go through some shit, like it's life. And I know that y'all going through some shit too. So this is a healthy outlet for y'all to come and just have fun, kick it, and really, relate to what we're going to and understanding, what y'all are going through too. So we see y'all, we hear y'all, we love y'all, we feel the love.
And we work
It doesn't
really hard to be
We
here for y'all.
do.
Like, we
We
work
really
so
do.
hard. It's like the year that we've had, this is like this little thing. It's just like this little idea that literally birthed itself in the airport, in the Dallas airport.
Yeah.
We have like, even though you guys may have not gotten some of the content, we have episodes that we just haven't even released just because of just like seeing what we want to do, where we want to go, what
Mhm.
direction we want to work in. And yeah, baby, listen. What we said? Season.
Two.
Okay.
So let me just start the recap off with my favorite parts of this year for us. I'm gonna start off with making the song. I feel like this making the song was like the highlight of this. It was
That's why I
so
brought up
fun.
Mardi Gras, like literally.
Yeah, Mardi Gras is like kind of where it all just kicked off for us, and we just all just banded together, and we're really gonna go full force with this thing. We were like, you know what? We need something to just set the tone, set it off. We hit up Arnett, and that's who made the beat for our intro song. Shout out to Arnett. You're gonna be seeing him real soon on the show. Crucial help engineer and mix and master everything. And we went in just off a brainstorm and with the feedback from each other and just going in the booth and just laying it out like raw dog style. Like we didn't even have the lyrics written down, y'all. We had to like sing
we
it out
made
loud,
a real song for y'all.
A
Like that's
real
what they don't
song.
understand. Like we made a real song. Like we had to we literally got random beats and came up with some shit
With
to put on a
something,
track. Yes.
which is nuts. And in the words of the queen right here, whatever we spit, we wrote. Whatever we spit, we wrote.
That's
We
a
wrote
fact.
all that, and it took like us like a day to do that, a day to
Yeah,
write
probably
the
about
lyrics.
yeah.
And then we went in the studio like the next day and just laid it down and came up with that. And it really started from Claudia because she had like an idea of a rhythm, and we just feeded off of that. And then we went in the studio, we laid that track down. Baby, it was very nerve wracking, and also too, they don't talk about how hard it is to like actually record a song. So kudos to people that make music all the time because that shit was a little difficult. Like hearing the beat in your headphones and not knowing how you're projecting, and it's just was a little like task. Like it was
But
a little
isn't
tricky.
that like the same for recording the show? Like we literally
True.
like, people
True, but we don't have like a beat to go to because like you got to be
You're right.
on beat, you got to pronounce the words correctly, and I feel like
You're
I was
right.
fucking up the words the most. Because girl, we're finna jerse? Who's finna jerse? Who's finna do that? We finna jerse?
Hey, cousin.
Hey, cousin, I'm gonna put the blooper in. Insert blooper here. There y'all go. Tragic.
Because we finna jerse. Okay.
We finna jerse.
I think my favorite part of Hey Cousin this year and just like witnessing its growth is that like one, we already knew this wasn't a thing just for us. Like the point ultimately is to be building a network, to be building a family. So like we're trying to establish real genuine connections with people wherever we are. And I wanted to like let people know that if you look through like our followers, we're real intentional about who we follow or who we connect with as far as like the brand going to connect with, because like we said, we want those numbers to be representative of we want those numbers to be representative of the people that we've really connected with. So you could go through our followers and be like, damn, all right, that's your cousin. That's my cousin. Okay. I don't, I might have met her on a flight. I might have met them on the train. I've met some people over the year where like, I've really just used the brand to connect us because that's what we're supposed to, that's what we're doing. That's the point of being here. And so like, ultimately as we grow and as things grow, you'll see more why, and you'll see more how those things and how these will connect together. So all of our cousins, you better stay in contact with us, okay?
Please, because
Stay
we're gonna have your
connected.
ass
Yes.
plastered everywhere.
Okay, we're literally going to be hitting y'all up to do things, so don't forget about us.
Please don't. And also, close friends, y'all are not excluded either, because I've seen a lot of y'all in the comments talk about y'all want to be on the show. Now, when this camera start rolling, don't be scared.
Don't be scared. That's the biggest thing.
Don't be scared.
Because
we
did an open recording this year after we went to Beyonce.
Yes,
and what
we
they was
did.
doing. Silent partnering.
Look,
we don't do silent partners, honey.
Pleading the fifth. If you beg to be on this show and that camera turn on, bitch, you better say something because I'm gonna dog you because I'm tired of y'all being, oh, I want to be on the podcast. Put me on, hey cousin. I'm
when
one of the
lights,
cousins.
when the lights, camera, action, they get a little, shaking in the boots.
What Dino said, they can't get into them things. They can't get into them things. So leeway into Dino. Let's get into some of our favorite moments of this year on the show. Like, what are some of your favorite like highlights?
My favorite highlights are just ultimately seeing how we've structured the show, because we started with the whole like, oh, hey, how you doing? Like we're kind of chatting, but as the episodes progress, yeah, we have 5 episodes out, but you could see how we start to structure the show. So we started with the Wazam, then we got into the what's good, and the what's tea. If y'all really paying attention, y'all got to see. So there's a brand happening here. I hope y'all are watching.
There's segments.
There's real things. I think that's one of my favorite things, and ultimately just you and I in general. My favorite moment though might have really been when we did the sunglasses thing.
That's probably one of my
Insert
favorite.
clip here.
Yeah, insert the. No shade with it. No shade with it. That's
That was
probably one of my
like
favorite episodes.
one of my favorite
That was
moments.
How's Life Cousin. I think that's episode 3. No,
3.
that's
Yeah.
episode 3. Yeah, so y'all go check that out. But that's one of my favorite episodes too. That was right before draft weekend. I was gonna go to the draft, and then we had to jump on and record real quick. And that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
Just the most like authentic moments when the cameras rolling and we're just being ourselves. Like none of this shit is scripted, y'all. Like we don't have a script. We have notes that we go off of, but this is nothing like we gonna write this down and say this joke and pun. It's just off the fly, just how we is. Like y'all are getting a real. This is how we are on the phone in everyday life. So this is a little
I
inside
think we're a
scoop
little
on that.
bit more uncut on the phone.
Just a little bit. I mean, I would be uncut on camera. Claudia's just scary, so
I'm not scared. I'm a little scary because my mom be trying to be in my ear, like,
True, but I'm just saying, like, if our messages leak, everybody would die. Like, everybody would just die. Like, girl, SWAT team coming to the house.
I would
It's
die.
nuts.
I would die. I would die.
You would die because I ain't getting none of you niggas. So line them up. Line them up.
Because I be talking my shit, cousin.
And listen, I talk my shit on and off the chat.
Period.
Who would?
And do.
Yeah. Would Drake say y'all want to do something? No? Okay. I need that maximum wing. I need that max wing. No.
What would you say is your favorite moment between us this year?
I would say our favorite moment between us. I think it was the first episode where we're sharing like our first, like, was it the first dating and stuff? Was it the first episode was dating? I'm
First
trying to
kiss.
remember stuff, y'all.
First
First kiss.
kiss.
Yeah, I thought
First
it was
kiss.
that, but I thought it was dating. But our first kiss, and then when you talk about like I kissed the wall, and I was like, what? That part took me out because I was genuinely like weak. Like, what do you?
And that's
mean,
like
kiss the
literally
wall?
a life secret. Like I've never told anybody that.
No, I never told anybody I kissed my hand before. So we out here just sharing things with y'all that we never really share with nobody. Now niggas come up to me and say, you started kissing your hand. Yeah, and that's why I'm a good kisser today. Shout out to this hand.
That's why you like me, baby. Yeah. Yeah.
You like my hand? It turn you on.
It turn you on.
No, but that's one of my favorite moments. And also just the first episode was just really lit. Like it was really funny. It was really raw and uncut. We had an idea of what we wanted to do, but we were just winging it. And that turned into this episode 6, the New Year's rap.
For real. I think what I was trying to get by with that question was that we spent a lot of time, like you and I, this might have been the first year we've seen so much of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yeah,
we definitely like we've linked up at least 4 times.
At least four
I'm throwing up the
times.
wrong We've connected
Girl.
like 4 times this year, right? So
4
we saw each
times.
other for Mardi Gras.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was in the middle of the year?
Your birthday.
It was my birthday, but I thought, did we see each other for something else? It was my birthday, and then your
it was
birthday.
Mardi Gras, your birthday.
Beyonce.
Girl,
that's
what?
4.
How can you
How do we forget Beyonce?
How did you well, wrong part. How did you forget B?
How did we forget the Renaissance? Like,
how did you? I don't know. I didn't forget it. I was just like, what I was getting there. I was trying to make it add up.
I was like, hold on, I
we
know
saw
it's
each other for the
4, like
Renaissance.
something. We saw
I
each
should've
other
seen
a
that
lot
twice.
this year.
We did. We seen each other a total of 4 times, y'all. And each time I'm reminded how Claudia get on my damn nerves.
Okay.
Listen, if y'all out there dating a Cancer woman, y'all are strong. Let me tell y'all that right now. I'm gonna pray for y'all tonight.
I'm
love
really
my Cancer woman,
it's
but y'all
really not
something
the
else.
same because we're family, so it's like we're not even really in a dating sense. You don't get me in the
It's
dating
not.
sense.
I don't get you in a dating sense, but I'm just saying I get the gist of what I would be in for if I would date you. Y'all some soldiers out there. Put your hands up.
Oh well.
Listen, there's a lot I learned about my cousin this year. One, the girl, if she tell you she getting ready and she just needs to put something on, that means give her like 30 more minutes because she don't just needs to put this shit on because we'll get into the birthday story another time. But y'all know we don't have enough time in the show to talk about that. That uh uh. But also too,
We
my
were
cousin
we were
just
beefed out low
is just
key
funny.
before Beyonce.
We weren't. We were. I don't want to say we were beefed out. I just feel like I was stressed, and I just wanted to be
I
calm. I wanted to have my zen before I seen her. Claudia was turned. She was on 10. Let's take
Like
it.
we're at the last day of Renaissance. How could
I
you?
get
I
that, but I'm trying to
understand you're
calm
trying to.
myself
I
down.
understand you're trying to compose yourself, but baby, you should compose yourself. We went to breakfast this morning. We are at freaking Arrowhead,
Excuse
and you
me.
trying to compose yourself, baby. You should have did
Excuse
that
me.
meditating when you got up. What is you saying?
Girl, listen. I was creating in this world to love, to hold, to breathe, to live.
To live
You.
you.
Beyonce has really took over my year. She really just had me spending all crazy amounts of money. If I had a rough estimate of how much I spent on just Beyonce this year, crazy work. It's crazy work. What else is this? What else does this lady want from me? What else does she
Like,
want?
hello.
My soul? You want my soul? You want what you want? Because I'm tired.
Thankfully, somebody took me to the movie for free because
Thank
I didn't
God.
have it.
I paid for my
I didn't have it.
ticket the day after the concert when she
No,
announced
literally,
it. I said,
like you
damn.
bought your ticket. Like I
The
would
day
even
after.
say it felt like you bought it while we were leaving the damn concert. Like
As soon as they came up on the big screen, I said, but I
he
kept
said,
telling her, I was
"Oh,
like, I said, y'all, right when that screen go to black, something gonna premiere on that goddamn projector. It's gonna be the visuals or something. And it was the movie. I knew it. I clocked T. That listen, she can't play with me. I've been a stan. But like that was
now he
just
know
a
everything."
major highlight. I might be Illuminati. I need to Max Win. No, we had a really good year as far as concerts. I've been to a lot of concerts this year. I think that's like a highlight of my year. I love music. I love getting out. I've seen Ari Lennox with my good cousin there. She bought me an Ari
Yeah,
Lennox. Thank you.
yeah,
Love
yeah,
you. Yeah.
yes,
Waste my
yes.
time. Get on
Get
my
on my grind.
Listen, Ari was just
Amazing.
magnificent. If you seen her on the Ride Wave tour, I'm sorry, because you need to see her by herself. You need to see her for her whole set. Like she did her thug.
I
Business.
literally,
Okay.
when you sing the live version of stuff, you know. And
It's a whole different ball game.
it's just like certain things I sing to myself. I just think about that show. And baby, my first Ari Lennox
Mm,
concert when she had Shea Butter Baby, the room
mm.
was so packed, but the room was so small. Everybody was in there with their nigga. I was tight. I was, whatever. But everybody was there with they do. I was tight. I really was. I didn't know this was the relationship show. I just thought the ladies was
Right.
popping out. So everybody was there with they dude. It was very much a couple show. And the House of Blues was so packed. And I couldn't even see her. Like I couldn't even look at there were so many people. I had to stand so far away from the stage. Like I could barely even look over her to, look over to see. But baby, when I tell you, cousin, we walked straight up to the Fillmore. We said,
Yeah, we
what?
was like, listen, we getting to the front.
We're right here. We are
We
right
getting to the
here.
front.
And that show was amazing. That was a good show.
Shout out to my cousin Teresa because she definitely was rocking with us. You know, the old heads got to come
My
out
auntie, what?
and show us a little 1-2. She came and rock with us, so I appreciate her. She enjoyed herself. I also seen
Fun.
the Zigzag Zigala SZA this year, so that was amazing. Claudia didn't get to see her, but hey, I seen her for. That was my second
And the
time
only
seeing
reason why
SZA.
I didn't go was because I had that wedding. If I didn't have that
Yeah,
wedding,
you had a wedding.
I
Should
was
have been
going to
here.
see SZA. I had,
I've seen
first of all,
her.
coming from Mexico,
Mhm.
and then what did I no. What did I do? Come from Mexico, went to see you for Beyonce and all that stuff. I wish I
And
would
then
saw
went to
SZA.
yeah. SZA was just magnificent. It's my second time seeing her. I seen her one time at a festival called Soundset in Minneapolis. But seeing her alone, standing alone, it was just a whole production. The mic was on. That whole song Bad Lady and Snatch My Wig. Like, it was amazing. And I got this nice little jersey. Another artist that just took my money because the jersey was $100. I'm
But they're very
taking my
cute though.
coin. but they're
Thank you,
very cute.
SZA.
A lot of compliments. There's only a select
Thank
few
you.
cities got them. So thank you,
Thank
Solana.
you.
We love you over here. So if you ever want to be on the show, you let me know because y'all know I stand for Solana. I love her. I love
All
Solana.
day, every day, literally.
Like the reason why I love Scorpio woman is her. I love a Scorpio woman. Lord, I love a Scorpio in general. They just make me. There's something about a Scorpio. I also seen Paramore too, a childhood like thing. I seen her with my best friend, and it was a full circle moment that made me cry like buckets because I met my best friend Olivia. Shout out to Olivia Kennedy in 7th grade, and we bonded over Paramore. And that's when I first moved to Minnesota, and we were just at the hip, and we never got to see them. I never got to see, especially not together. So we're like, we're gonna see them together one of these days. And every time the occasion arose, it was just something after other, whether it was me going to school or her doing something else. But we had a full circle moment. We got to see them, and it was just beautiful. It was just beautiful being with my best friend and then experiencing something that we love since we were like little jits. So I
That's
love
cool.
saying that now.
Yeah.
So it was like a full circle moment. I think that was a highlight of my year, like seeing them with her. Like it was amazing. And then if you've been through a Paramore phase, or you know at least like 2 Paramore songs,
At
keep it
minimum.
above. At
Please.
minimum, you do. Everybody I knew, Paramore is a black band to us. So hey. It's a black band to us. So that was a highlight. Did I see anybody else? I don't think I see anybody else. I think that's it.
Other than Beyonce, other than the Renaissance.
Who they came to see? First of all, we stood for like 5 hours. It was more than that, like 8 hours.
No,
The
baby,
standing
we
was
stood
nuts.
for like 10 to 15 hours straight.
But once she rose up at that stage, I was straight. I didn't feel
Heard
not
you
a
got
fan.
that tea for me. Pray your love is tea for me. I'ma make you whole, make you wait a whole week for me.
I see you watching.
Being
I know you want it.
troubling.
That girl said she said, I know you want drug lord. Oh my God. You wanted that bad? Shout out to Trap Celeb too, because that's really was the highlight of the sounds of our year.
Our sound bites and memes of the year are freaking Trap Celeb. Trap Celeb,
is that
you
Mookie?
you are famous in this house. If you ever need a cousin, you know who to call.
Please, we got to get Trap Celeb on the show. Somebody, let's get Trap Celeb on the show because
that's a good question. Who do we want to have for next year?
Yes, y'all need to comment like who y'all think we need to have on the show next year. Who y'all came to see?
Yeah,
because we can get them. We can get them on the show.
What type of? Because like we're not just doing basic interviews. Like we're really just communicating with people and just deciding who we want to bring into our family. Like, who do you guys think are valuable people to know that either have trades, skills, things we need to just kind of like share with people? Like what do we want to learn from each other? Let's do that. We like to get a little messy too now.
Who's we?
It's not even necessarily messy, but we do like to discuss the things, like Dino said. The things.
Yeah, know. Yeah, I'm lying because I know I love the tea now. I love the tea. I'm sorry, too. I feel like I love an old church lady. I love the tea. It's okay. Everybody love the tea. Everybody be like, "Oh, I'm not messy." It's not sure messy. You just love a little tea now and then. Who doesn't like a little tea? Now sit there and lie. You don't like when your homegirl
live off
call
of
you.
it, honey. You do.
Come on, you don't like when your homegirl call you like, "Girl, should I start or should you go first?" Should I start? Okay, yeah. Don't act like you don't be sharing the tea now. Come on.
Let's see. We've had a year in fashion, honey. Fashion. 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 The girls.
What Kanye said, am I stepping into fashion? Do you see this coat I got on? Do you see this coat?
Am I into fashion? Like,
am
seriously.
I into fashion? Pull up in a Sri Lanka. What? What? Oh, okay. Because listen, my thing with the fashion this year is, it's not that the girls are not doing it, but the girls are not doing it. if that makes sense to y'all. Like I need 24. Like the aesthetic thing is cool. Everybody has their aesthetic, but I think we should amp it up a little bit. Let's rise.
Let's give him
Let's
the C
elevate.
word
You know, let's give him a see you next Tuesday. You
on a
know,
platter.
on a
On a
platter.
platter.
You know, I need you to post something on Instagram. I hit the steak face like, okay, she got that shit on. I ain't hit a Drewski. She got that shit on though. She got that shit on though. He got that shit on. We the
Next
boys
year
too, cause I'm tired of y'all wearing t-shirts to the club. Wake that
is
tea up. Wake that tea up. I'm tired of y'all wearing graphic tees. I'm tired.
tired.
If I see another Amiri tee in the club, I'm done. I'm done. I'm just tired of seeing it. So let's just elevate our fashions. And it's not like, you know, you got to have all the money in the world. I ain't asking to see labels and stuff like that. Because, girl, I go thrift something right now and eat everybody up. Because if I
For
put
$5.
if I pull the vintage pieces out the closet right now that I got for like $12.99 at the Goodwill, everybody going to be ate up. And that's on my mama.
Where you get
on
this
my
jacket
hood.
from, though?
Oh, I got this jacket from ASOS, the house of ASOS. The glasses are very much larvae.
Yeah, shout
Cotton
out to
glasses.
Larvae.
Shout out to
Yeah.
larvae.
Shout
I
out
wore
to
for my birthday.
Tierra.
We had a time for my birthday, so if you see the birthday fit, you know I had that shit on this year.
We
I just
actually
think
both had
it's
on Larvae's for
we
your birthday.
did.
We did.
Wake that
Shout
tea
out
up.
to a bad girl.
Wake that tea up.
That's
Wake
what the
tea up.
girls do. That's what we, you know.
You know, that's what I'm saying. And again, I'm not saying the girls are not doing it, but they're not doing it.
I get it.
They're not doing it. So we got a lot coming up, y'all. Y'all need to be dressed. The girls got shows to go to, events, galas, birthdays, concerts. We got shit to do this next year. And I need y'all to have that shit on. And again, it don't gotta be designer. Just have that shit on. Thank you.
My favorite look this year was honestly this dress. Yes.
Period. Where'd you wear it to?
I wore this dress to Energy Ball last Mardi Gras. Woo-hoo.
Period.
And baby, when I tell you the room stopped, okay? Stopped, honey.
Not just for her.
Not just for her, my cousin too. They definitely like listen, they gave my cousin his compliment. They didn't even say a thing about me, honey. I got diamonds all over me, all down the dress, okay?
I got my tits when I walked through the door.
Okay, he had on a black fit, they all black. They just ate him up right quick. It was like,
I gave y'all a shade in Silk Sonic. That's what I gave y'all.
Yeah.
Very much Silk Sonic by the outfit. And I was eating.
But I love this dress because I feel like
I love the dress too.
This is like the most girly I've been in like a really long time. Like,
yeah, because y'all know I'll be telling y'all, Claude be giving me St. Claude be giving me back and back, forth and forth Aaliyah. And I don't it's
hot
cute.
Boy Ronald. Hot boy Ronald.
Hot boy Ronald. She give me my grandma got a supper by the Parkway. Potato salad galore.
Relax.
She give me that.
Relax.
Like, we on the
I give him 9 9s and 2000s. He says I give hot girl, but I know how to give more than hot girl. You know?
I mean, yeah, she put on a little dressing hill this year. That's what we was waiting on.
Not this year, please. If y'all been knowing me, please wake that tea up, baby. I got shoes from 07 over there. My mama got shoes still at the house. Okay, please. Please. Please.
I ain't gonna talk because last year I was giving y'all graphic tee. That's only because I was going through a midlife crisis. Or
y'all need to look at his birthday picture from last year. What is he saying? Ate him up on his birthday with the back out, dress and heels, bitch. Okay.
Let's relax because let's chill. Hey, hands up, don't shoot. Let's relax. Reel it back in. Drink your water. Calm down. What I was saying was my outfit didn't come in time. That's the only reason I ain't had that shit on. But hey, the girls are still sweating me.
That's what I want better for you next year in 2024. I need your glam team to get shit ordered on time.
My glam team has been doing amazing since
your glam team has your glam team has the collection, but when it comes down to crunch time, they either always send it not express shipping or not to your house.
Oh, first of all, my glam team is like I said, my glam team has gotten better because everything I'm wearing for this New Year's Eve is
It's
here on
here.
time.
Thank you,
Everything I wore
Jesus.
for my birthday was here. Everything I wore for so what else I had before that? So SZA was here.
Thank you, Jesus.
To Beyonce, it was here.
Thank you, Jesus.
Wake that tea up. Cause he
You
did,
making me
yeah.
miss my fan. I gotta go get my fan. We did the
Everything I
damn
needed to
thing though this
have,
year in fashion
we
wise, so
did. We did.
we
Like the
really
looks
ate
was
the girls
on.
up.
Y'all
Looks was
gonna get a
on.
look. Y'all gonna get a look. If anything I'm gonna give y'all, we gonna give y'all a look. If we gotta give you something, if I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna give you a look. Hey. All
Hands
right.
up,
That's
don't
what
shoot.
hands up, don't shoot. That's the shot you need to know. I'm gonna give y'all a look. It's just gonna look every time. And that's you know what, speaking of looks, and that is what's leading into what I'm most excited about for this new year for me. One of my goals of this new year, besides Hey Cousin, obviously, and getting us really we're on the map, but even like bigger on the map. I always wanted to have my own clothing line. And I had an epiphany the other day, and after watching like a whole little like YouTube video on Vogue and like the history of Vogue and Anna Wintour and Karl Lagerfeld. And I feel like having a clothing line is something not something that I want to do, but styling, I feel like that's my calling. And you know, sometimes when something keeps nudging and God keeps throwing hints at your face and you just be missing them. And I feel like that's a thing because I feel like a lot of people ask me for styling advice. I feel like I'm very hip and in tune with fashion. I'm not really like a trend follower, but I feel like we'll coast the trends. We won't be fully into it. I feel like there's a lane for me, and I feel like that is it. I feel like styling is for me. So y'all be on the lookout for that. So if I just pop up on my Instagram and it's styled by Obi, hey,
He really had
hey,
the nerve to say to me today, I said, yo, so should I wear this color shoe with this dress? And he was like, I am not answering any questions unless I get my 10%. You-
listen, Claudia be wanting me to be her stylist, her manager, her co-host, and her cousin. That's a lot. That is a lot to do. Okay. I just need my 10%. That's all I'm asking for.
and
Hey,
like we don't help each other.
we do, but hey, I need my
Oh.
10%. I'm trying to be like Chris Jenner. I want to have my hand in many bags. I want to be keep a bag Kim this year. I'm trying to get
Okay.
my 10%. Damn. But it's all right, y'all. If y'all need some friendly styling advice, come to me. I got y'all. I won't charge. I promise.
For a
But
small
when I
fee.
when I get my first celebrity client, all that shit gotta stop. Hey. We all gotta pay bills around here. I'm trying to be on Vogue too. Shit. I'm trying to be like La. I'm trying to be like La Roche. Period. And I'm not saying
I could be your Zendaya.
period. Let's do it. Let's
That's what
do
I
it.
be trying to tell you.
That's what I'm
But
saying. But you don't want to tag me in nothing. That's your problem. You don't never
all
tag
right.
Style by Albie. Thank you. That's all I need. But that's the thing. You could have the pieces in your closet. They don't take nothing for somebody to go in their closet put a t-shirt on. Styling it is totally different. What
We
you put
know.
on with it, how you cinch it, how you tuck it, how you know, give a little Janet moment, a little tape. That's how you do that. But that's one of my big things for 2024. I really want to just spearhead into that. And y'all gonna see. We ain't gonna speak too much on it. I like to show y'all the action. We gonna get
I
into
think
some things.
2024 for me is really with like honing in with the brands that we're building. Like
Mhm.
one, St. Claude is a powerhouse of itself. And I don't understand how, but still just really trying to like understand who comes to an event to see me. Like, I just want to know. Sometimes I need y'all to tap me and be like, hey, I came here to see you today. I think that's one of my like biggest things this year. Like, I've done some big things like my cancer season was lit. My birthday events, like my 20 skate birthday and all that stuff, everything that I did for that was so lit. And it was nice to hear people say, hey, I came here to see you today. Like,
Mm-hmm.
thank you very
Damn,
much.
Gina.
Damn, you came for me. But like, I really want to see more of that in 24. Like, I'm on my business stuff now. You know, anytime you hit me up for something, y'all know y'all getting some paperwork. And
Period.
that's just facts. I'm sorry. Like, you know, people
Mm-hmm.
get a little scary when when the signatures are needed. Like, we can't do business then, sir. You heard what Dino said, bitch. Contact the email, get on the paperwork, send a deposit. If it ain't that, I don't want it. But
Period.
for
But like,
real,
that's also just taking yourself and your brand seriously because, it's one thing to be like, I can send somebody a little text message and do this, but like we elevating that shit. We about to be
like we're really in business, y'all.
skyrocketing. Yeah,
This is
we really in
business. Like,
business.
yes.
Like, and also people that's watching, and if you're about to start your brand or getting into whatever you want to do, like make these people take you seriously. Like, what's his grandma said? If you don't say something, speak up for yourself, they think you stupid. They think you can't handle that. So take yourself seriously, take your brand seriously, take whatever you're doing seriously. Even if you don't have a brand and you and your office job, your 9 to 5, and you want to elevate in that. Like we can't all be entrepreneurs, and that's totally fine. Like, be the best at what you do, period. And don't take no for an answer. And we gonna elevate this year. Whatever you're in, we about to see greater tenfold than what you're doing.
Facts, go,
So period.
cousin. We are,
Wake
y'all
that
are
tea
too.
up. Yes, we
Y'all
are.
are
Wake that
too.
tea up. Let's get into this. Let's get into this bag.
I think
Period.
the most important thing for right now is like we're really just trying to look at what great things we've done and what great things we're going to do moving forward. I like the positive conversation because one thing about it, and when you're thinking about what you want to do moving forward, you just have to be positive. You have to
Mm-hmm.
be positive. Not every
Mm-hmm.
day things will work. It's a fact. Like we said, not
Mm-hmm.
every day things will work, but we just have to be positive in like our communication about what we want to do with ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
what we want to do with our brands and just business, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm
Yeah,
not a
because it's
businessman. I'm
like
a
you about to wake up
business
and period.
man.
Period.
I'm a business
Yeah, like
man.
you about to just wake up and be on Forbes. It doesn't work like that. Like you got to put it to work. Whoever your inspiration and what you're doing is, they started from somewhere. Whereas you want to be a CEO of a company, if you want to be, you want to have this managed position at your job, if you want to start your own company, if you want to have your own clothing line, if you want to do whatever, everybody that you see who are in these seats in these positions, they started from somewhere. Your favorite whoever was in the same boat you were in one day and wanted to do the same thing they're doing right now, and they elevated themselves. So take it day by day. Don't be too hard and critical on yourself. Like, the
Facts.
shit's gonna happen. Everybody has their time, and patience is very much a virtue. And it's so hard to just be like, damn, like when are we gonna pop? When this is gonna happen? And it could be in the next 24 hours. Like Glorilla said, that's why I love tomorrow. Like, it could really be tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy how like life works. It could be tomorrow, it could be a week from now. But when that blessing comes, you have to prepare yourself to be ready for whatever that blessing is going to be. So don't be wishing and hoping and wishing and hoping, and when it comes, you're not ready. So you have to take these necessary steps right now to be ready to be in those seats. So that's why you need to take it by day. Roll with the punches, shake it off, do your 1-2 step, and then boom, we in the house. Period.
Not to make
We in
it
the
sad,
house.
but what would you say you were most disappointed by this year?
Um, I was most disappointed about like not taking myself serious sooner. And what I mean by that is that I feel like I have a lot of potential. And what's good is potential if you don't act on your potential. And I feel like, did I waste time in a way? But I'm not really like harping on myself about it. But I feel like I'm a little disappointed I took this much time to realize, hey, I could be doing this, that, and the third, and really seeing other people doing stuff that I want to do, and not really like taking action and taking holding for myself. So it's really easy to just to sit on the sideline and watch everybody and be like, oh, I wish and I hope. So you have to, that's why I was saying, like, you got to prepare yourself to be ready for those situations in your future blessings. So I feel like I wish I would have took more time to prepare myself for these things. And now I'm understanding that and what I want to do and what I really want to do in life and what I feel like my calling is and where I want to be. And we're taking ourselves seriously now and we're preparing ourselves for that thing. And y'all gonna see what that thing is pretty soon.
Yay.
What
I
about you,
think
cousin?
I think I would say it's kind of sad, but I would say I was most disappointed by my family this year,
Mm-hmm.
or like disappointed and learned a lot from my family
Mm-hmm.
this year because um just some of the situations we've been in. I just realized like I'm at an age now, like baby, I'm in my late 20s.
Yeah. The time
I
is
am
time is slipping away from me. Yeah.
I literally sing that to you. But
All
like
the time.
it has nothing to do with like a clock that I'm trying to beat. I think it's that you know how they talk about like your frontal lobe is developed.
Yeah. It's developing and you really
like,
start to understand some shit. It's crazy.
like yo, my frontal lobe eye is like here. Like I'm but like for a long time, like I've always known myself or just know like I've just always been so sure of shit that like was a no for me. And
Mm-hmm.
I learned from one of my mentors long ago that even if you know like knowing what you don't want or what you don't like is still really helpful to knowing yourself or like knowing things that you know you may want to push yourself towards. So like
Mm-hmm.
I always took that as a like okay, like I'm so sure of myself. I know what I'm not going for. I know my nose, I know my morals, you know, I just know my codes. And so now I'm 28.
Period.
Bam, bam. I am 20
Yeah.
greats. I am 20 greats and 20 skate. And I just, okay. It's
Period.
just like, you're not going to get over on me anymore. You know, the
Mm-hmm.
shield that my family built around me and the relationships that we've had with each other over the years are not necessarily how things would have forever been or will
Mm-hmm.
forever be. So I'm really at that age right now. And I can't say that it's disappointing. It's a little upsetting or off-putting sometimes, but I can't say
Mm-hmm.
that I've like totally knocked myself down by, you know, the letdowns that I've had with family this year. I think ultimately it's just showed me like I said, you know, more things that that I was sure about, relationships that I'm deciding to continue, relationships that I'm deciding to let go of, and ultimately how, you know, how I want to associate myself with those people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just been some of my biggest lessons this year. I thought about it today when I was driving. Someone almost hit my mother freaking car while that happened. And if they would have hit my car for the fourth time this year, Jesus, I'm telling you,
Shout
I
out to
would have
your
been
car.
I would have been laid out on I-10 today, bitch. Like
The 13 reason. For
if they hit
real.
that car today, I would have been just on the ground, bitch. I would have been on all news stations, CNN, honey. They would have that chopper over there because they had to airlift me because I would have been so blown. Like I would, yeah. So ultimately, like I said, like I've learned a lot of lessons. Like, yeah, I was a little disappointed, but my frontal lobe is here, baby. I'm way stronger than like the superficial things or like the things that I thought would or the things that you think would once break you. You know, you get a little bit
Mm-hmm.
more logic in that late 20s where you're like, I could do this, you know. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
really upset by this. You ain't really hurt me, baby, because I've always been here for myself. So
Mm-hmm.
in a way, it's a letdown, but I'm also proud.
You'll be all right. Niggas get their car here every day, B. You'll be all right. Nah, I'm playing. I'm proud of you, though. I'm proud of you, for real. Because it's all about, like, developing and really growing. I feel like we're doing a lot of that as we get in up to these almost 30s. 20-somethings. Shout out to my 20-somethings, though. If you're 20-something, put your hands in the air. If you're 30-something, put your hands in the air. If you're 40-something, I can't relate. But thank
But
you for
we're
watching the show,
almost,
though.
we're
We love
getting
you.
there. We're getting
We're
there.
getting there. We have to be 40 one day, but hey, we love you for sticking around and watching the show, too.
What's tea? Let's get into the real hot topics of the year.
Mm-mm.
Heated.
Mm-mm.
But
you know what?
before we wrap, we always got to get into the tea because, like,
We
I
gotta
just
get
want
into the
to.
tea.
I just need them to hear a little bit of the cackles that we've had this year. Because we've
Uh,
had some real conversations, and I'd be like,
well,
we got to talk about it before we talk about it on the show. But I think we've pretty much talked about everything so far, so we could talk about it on the show now.
let me drink my water. Let me get my water. Let me get the water in. Hold on. Because, in the words of my cousin Dino, by the way, we about to get into some things. We want to get into some things. What I realized, yeah, it took me that long to find it. Give me a minute. What I realized this year is that maybe it's not me not ready to date. Maybe it's y'all not ready to date me. If that makes any sense to y'all, let that marinate. I don't want to hear nothing. Let that marinate to y'all. Let that marinate.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Think about that. It's not me. It's you. It's you. It's not me. It is you, actually. It's you. I feel like I'm mature enough to be dating. I feel like y'all are not. And that's okay. That's all right. Maybe y'all need to have some self-evaluations. Now, when I tell y'all to have a self-evaluation, now y'all bad at me, though. Hands up.
Hands up, don't shoot.
I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. Please. And it's aggravating. Like, recently, let's go off of recent. And y'all know I ain't scary. I'm keeping a spade on the show every time. And whoever want to tussle, we can. Because I know you girls like to tussle. You girls do. We know, especially y'all gays, y'all like to tussle. But recently, I went to a friend's party and I met a friend of a friend. He was it's the eye roll.
Because I had to think. I was like, have I heard this? Oh, I know.
You didn't even do that.
I know. I was actually there.
So, y'all know me. I mind my business. I ain't never been the one to go up to a man and be like, "Oh, you, I ain't never boosting no nigga ego like that. I'm sorry. He just won't ever get it from me." But shout out to my girlies that can relate. That's why I'm single, because I will never go up to a man and tell him nothing. I don't care how fine you is. You ain't never getting that from me. Unless you my husband or you my man. He ain't getting it from me. So I'm minding my business. I'm moving and grooving through the party. I'm having a good time. And keep in mind, it is also my birthday. So I'm really having an extravagant good time with my friends. But a friend of a friend approaches me. He stops me mid-party. He grabs me by my shoulders. He looks me right in my eye. You are just really beautiful. You're really gorgeous. You're really beautiful. You're really gorgeous. And I want to get to know you. So, like, don't leave here without my number. Don't leave here without that.
These are details I have not heard. Yeah. Okay. Keep going. No, I did not know that. I did not know that. But okay. Interesting.
Hey. What was big or viral lately? On my soul. On my soul.
On King David. On King David.
On King David. On my soul. Like, he walked up, grabbed my shoulders, and told me that in that same voice. Like, you're really gorgeous. Like, you're really beautiful. And you can't leave here without getting my number. So make sure you get that. And I got his number. We conversed. We did. Here's the kicker. Yeah, ready for this? We were planning on just hanging out, just chilling. And then he was like, "Oh, but like as friends." I said, "What do you mean as friends? What do you mean by that?" What do you mean? Because in the text messages before we asked to hang out, it was, "You're so beautiful. I like you. I like your vibe. I really want to get to know more of you and really connect with you." But when I asked to go out, is, "Hey."
But are we homies?
Are we homeboys? I got a lot of them. I got a lot of homeboys. What do you mean as friends?
Yeah. Like,
Bitch, I got cousins with an S. What I need to be another friend for? What? I don't walk into my friends and grab my damn shoulders and tell them, "You the most
You're
beautiful."
beautiful.
Yeah, you beautiful, and I really want to. What?
I want to fuck with
What?
you.
What? I don't tell my friends that. I say, "Hey, bro, like you cool, you a vibe. Let's hang out." That's what I say. That's what I say. But hey, and I said as a date. He said, "A date, a date. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do
Like,
you
why are
mean?
you confused, sir? Like,
Why
what's
are you
going on?
confused? What's going
None of the
on? I'm like, did
vibes
I
he
miss
gave that
something?
night were ever like friendly though, you know?
Exactly. That's what I'm
Even
saying. I'm
when he
like,
was
maybe I
like
read the
trying to
room
dance with
wrong.
me, that's T.
That
That's
wake
T.
that tea up.
That's the real T. When he was trying to dance with me.
Wake the
What?
tea up.
I looked at him
Hold up.
like, what?
What are you doing? But but as friends, but you did all that? You
Homies?
acting crazy? Homies?
Partners?
Partners? Slime? What? Homeboy? What? My little partner?
What?
Little brother? Like what's going on? What? I'm confused. It's like y'all are just running rampant through my life, and I don't like that. So you know what? Until y'all can get yourselves together, and y'all can really, do something. Let me take these glasses off because I'm serious. And so y'all, I'm serious. Until y'all can get yourself together, we don't need a date. I'm good. Y'all can't date me. I'm straight.
Period.
I'm straight. I'm good.
I think
I'm,
my T moment of the year. Oh God, I ought to be ashamed of myself.
let me put the glasses back on. You know who else should be ashamed of
Girl,
themselves? That's an insider.
that's an insider. Lord, I
Real
thought
time.
about it today, but why did I cry
Excuse
so
me?
hard?
Bitch, y'all, Claudia always crying. This crybaby ass bitch. This bitch always just tearing up.
But like, I
She be
really
on the phone.
cried about a
Before we
nigga
get,
this
I'm
year.
sorry. Let me before you start your story. I'm so sorry to cut you off, but I just didn't want y'all to notice the severity of St. Claude crying. Y'all like this bitch always crying. She be on the phone because like I'm just really going through it. I love it though because I don't know what to do.
I
I
do
don't know what to
not.
do. I don't know. Can y'all put in the comments what do y'all do when y'all friends is crying? Like wholeheartedly, I be feeling bad, but I don't know what to say because I'm a Sag. I think everything fucking funny, so I don't be laughing at her. I be laughing with her because like the situation, it just be funny to me. Like my trauma, I laugh at it. I don't really cry no more. This should be funny, like only to me. But sorry to cut you off. I just want y'all to put in the comments what do y'all do when y'all friends be crying? Like what should I do the next time my cousin start crying? Because I want to be there for my cousin. For real. I want to be there for her.
Unfortunately, I cried about a nigga this year.
Oh Jesus!
But like,
what happened?
you know how like you ask God to like move you on to something else. I'm
I asked God
telling
nothing
you.
like that.
Listen. I said, God, release me, please. I said, release me of anything that doesn't serve me, nothing that just doesn't align with my purpose. Yadi, I went, okay? As I'm sitting looking in this nigga face, okay? As I'm sitting
What?
looking in this man's face. 2
Excuse
seconds
me?
later, he literally says, you know what? I don't think we should kick it anymore. Type, you know? I can't remember the exact words. And baby, I think I cried more because like my prayers. Like y'all ever had a prayer answered in 0.2 seconds? Not even
In
0.5.
2 seconds, God just stopped
0.2.
immediately. He was like, "Let me just get this out the way because I got shit to
God
do."
said, well, let me let this nigga look you dead in your face right now and be like, actually, I don't fuck with you anymore.
And that's a blessing because don't let a man tell you he don't want you more than once. Because child, the second time, bitch.
And it wasn't even like a he don't want me, but I think you know what it was. I had got him caught up with his other bitches, you know. One thing about it, I'm not a dumb bitch. I'm not.
You're not
And
a
you're
dummy.
not gonna you can't get a lame like spending half your time with a lame and a bad bitch. It's just like, and I'm not bad physique wise. Like I'm bad physique wise, yes, but baby, I'm on my game. We talked about this, okay? I do my thing, okay? Okay? I hustle all legally. I work.
Like that tea up.
If you've never been with a bitch who's really about her business, you wouldn't know what to do with a bitch that's about her business. And
That's
so
a
that's why
word. That's
that's
a
why I told
word.
Jesus, I said, Jesus, release me. Release me, Lord. And Jesus was like, oh, word? You sure you ready? I was like,
Listen,
think they ready for it?
they say he may not come when you want him, but he always on
On
time.
time.
On time. I know that's right.
I cried a little bit. I was
She about to
hurt.
cry right now.
No, please.
She about to cry right
Please.
now.
I was a little hurt because, I liked him and I felt like it was just like a lot of bad or just like a lot of stupid shit just got in between us being able to really just have a decent relationship,
But it also ain't about what you want. It's sometimes about what you need. You ain't need that shit in your life, so removed.
Jesus said,
Removed
okay, peace.
immediately.
Exit stage left to the back.
Bitch, lights off. Cut
I
the
left.
cameras. Dead ass.
I said, I'm out of here. Bye.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass. No, but we love that for you. You gotta stay prayed up.
You always gotta let go of some of your old niggas.
You do, because we don't need them around
At all.
And at this point, I don't want none of y'all. So let's just hope.
At
Y'all
all.
talking about a roster? The bench is cleared.
Cleared. Actually, not for me. Can I tell them the secret? Do I gotta tell them the secret?
Tell them the secret. If you ain't gonna be scary about it, she be scary.
I'm not secret. I ain't scary. I got a nigga. A Nigga.
Yeah, she got one, but he only get posted on a private story. Sorry about it.
Hold on, that's a soft launch. It's a soft launch. Relax.
I don't do no more soft launches, girl. If we together, I'm letting everybody know.
I'll post him on the story right now.
Do it then. Do it then.
Do it then, nigga. I ain't with all that talking. That's really gonna be the caption. I ain't with all that talking.
Oh, she posting them now?
I'm about to post them right now.
Oh, y'all gonna know exactly when we shot this too. Eric will be like, damn, I wasn't looking at the story when I seen this. Damn. She posted right now. Is this a hard launch?
It's a hard launch. Let me see. Nigga said hard launch, not a soft.
I am so weak.
Oh my God.
You did it.
Wait, I put hard launch, not soft.
Oh God.
And y'all gonna have to follow me to see my man. Thank you. But your favorite cousin don't even post her man. So what is you talking about?
Who? Oh, that's because she got a white man. I wouldn't want to post him either. He ain't white, y'all. I'm looking through the. Oh.
Your cousin gonna come and get you.
Listen, I can fight. That's one thing about it. I ain't scared of none of them hoes. Line them up. She know how I play. They don't even know who we talk about because I ain't say the name. Well, they know who my favorite cousin is. They be like, y'all think it's Claudia. Claudia, she top 5. She top 5. We more like best friends. I feel like we ain't really cousins. We're more like friends. We're best friends. We're besties.
Sisters.
Well,
sisters.
Let's wrap this up like a roller wrap. All right. So things that I really want to do for this upcoming year, I really want to get out and travel more. Experience some new places, experience some new people. I want to get out. I feel like I was out of town Albie last year. This year I ain't do so much traveling. So let's get a passport this year, put some stamps on it. Let's get some big boy shit. Let's really get out of here. What are some few things you want to, get out and do, cousin, before we wrap up? What you want to do this year?
Traveling. I mean, I'm not going to say I don't have it on my agenda for 24, but I did a lot of it in 23. Okay. I took 12 round trip flights this year.
Man, we went to Turks and Caicos and everything.
Everything, honey. I went to Mexico. We went everywhere. I mean, I'm telling you.
Bitches on the jet ski.
There were some days where literally I was home for 2 days and then I was packing my suitcase to hit the next city for another 5 days. I just Shout out to
Crazy work.
me. It's just
Crazy work.
I do my thing, y'all. I work really hard. So second half of the year, I was around. I was outside doing things, different cities, different places. But what would I want for 24? I don't think I've really identified exactly what I want for 24 yet. Like I've been off of work for a little bit and I'm just trying to I'm still, I think, trying to calculate or just digest what happened to me too. I think I might need to write it down. I haven't journaled in a long time.
Now she traumatized. What
I,
happened to me?
it
Surviving
did.
2023.
I did survive 23. My car got hit 3 times. My brother came home from prison. Shout out to me. Hello. Like shout out to my nigga said shout out to me. Shout out to my brother.
I was like, shout out to you. You did
Like,
no damn time.
that was
What
a
did you
moment
do?
I don't think I've been able to like imagine my whole life. So like to actually have that happen, like what the F. So that and then like flying everywhere. I'm actually afraid of heights and I don't necessarily like flying. And there was one of the flights where I was like, damn, this shit is not actually guaranteed.
Jesus Christ. All right, y'all. So
But I'm
this
here.
is a wrap of the year and of this season of Hey Cousin. It was a beautiful season 1. I want to thank my mom, Obama, Mike Will for making it, Mustard for
Miley
being on that
Cyrus.
meat. Mustard for being on that meat. Now I really want to thank y'all though. Thank y'all for rocking with us, kicking it with us, screaming, hey, cousin, playing our shit. Thank y'all for just tapping in. That's what I'll say thank you for.
I just want to say thank you for the same, like, for supporting Hey Cousin, for loving us individually, for seeing us in these cities that we go to and just, following along, joining in with us and exchanging together.
A lot coming in 2024. We may have a live show or something. We may have some special guests. We may be in a city near you. But I hope y'all have a great 2024. If 2023 wasn't your year or you didn't really get what you really wanted out that year, it's okay. That's why we have a whole new year. You made it to this one. Every year is not guaranteed, but hey, you're making it to 2024. We gonna get out. We gonna get us to some things. We gonna do some things. And like we always say, if nobody told you, not just this day, but this year, that we love you, we're saying it now. We love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, from checking it out with us. Thank you for kicking it, watching, following, subscribing, sharing, jocing with us, streaming. Yeah. Bitch, we gonna be everywhere. And that's that on that. All right, that's it. Bye, y'all, bitch. I got shit to do. It's the new year. Get up. Get off of your ass.
See ya.
Got things to do, bitch. Get your notebook out, your planner out. Get your 401ks together. We're out of here. Let's go.
Start saving them coins, baby.
Please. Don't let Beyonce take them.
Oh, can we announce one show that we're going to next year, or do we want to save that?
I think we should save that.
Okay.
We always do the show announcement later, but we gonna say that one for y'all.
We gonna do
but
that.
Y'all gonna see. Y'all. Make sure y'all following us on all social medias. That is at HEYCOUZINNs. Hey Cousin, on Instagram, on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, and my Instagram is Hey I'm Albie, and that's HEYIMALBIE.
And I'm St. Claude, ST Claude with 3 E's, or you can spell it 2 words, St. Claude.
Yeah. So we out of here. I'm gonna see y'all the next year though. Make sure y'all, if you do indulge and drink, be safe, have fun, put that shit on, tag us in what y'all wearing. We want to see. Period. Bye, y'all. Cue outro music. You're the one for me.
I know
You're
that
the-
you're somebody else's guy, but this feeling that I have for you, I can't deny. Oh, I'm gonna give y'all a nasty swiggle. She doesn't treat you the way you wanted to. Come on now, darling. Bye.